Now the next type of force is electrostatic force. Electrostatic, the name itself having their meaning, means in that force it generate because of the static energy. One energy is there, that is static energy. See here one example they given. Already I think you have played this so many times. So you have to take some small pieces of paper, okay, some small pieces of paper, and rub a piece of thermocol or inflated balloon, or you can take your scale also, plastic scale, okay. Rub a thermocol or a balloon against a silk cloth and bring it near the pieces, okay. So what will happen, see that you have to do. Then again plastic comb also you can take and on dry hair you have to rub it for some time, and after rubbing keep that comb, place it near to that pieces of paper. So you have to observe what will happen. Now that pieces of papers get attracted towards that plastic comb or plastic scale, or we are using that thermocol or balloon also. When we rub the balloon on a silk cloth and when we keep that place that balloon near the pieces of paper, what will happen, that pieces of paper get stick to that balloon, or that pieces of paper get stick to that scale also, comb also. So why this happen, how that get stick? We cannot use here gum, fevicol. Then how that pieces of paper get stick to that things? So that the reason behind that, there after rubbing one energy generate, that is called the static electricity. One force is generate, that is called the static electricity. Again one example, rub a peacock feather. If you have the peacock feather, rub it between two pages of notebook, and bring it near your finger. What do you observe? Yes, that pieces of that whatever maybe the feathers are there, peacock feathers, it get, the peacock feather will move, they show some movement. So why they are having? Because they generate one force, that is called the static electricity. So the static electricity is produced on materials like rubber, plastic, ebonite due to friction. As we rub it, rubbing means what again? Friction only. Yes, the force is generated by such electrically charged material is called the electrostatic force. As here the generate one force. Which force? Static electric charge force. And so they are having which type force? Electrostatic force. When we rub it, the friction generate. As the friction generate also, one force is exerted. That force is called the static electric force. Understood everyone? So this is about the electrostatic force. This is all about the electrostatic force. You can try this experiment at your home. Very easy. Take a scale and pieces of paper. Understood everyone? Now the next type of force is combined force. See, combined means mixed. Their name itself having the meaning. Combined means mixed. While an action is taking place, various types of forces act on the object. Okay. Then you might have seen a roller coaster or the juggling of a sailboat on the seashore. A variety of forces act together in these cases. So to obtain more information of this type, Trick Science is a Google search. With the help of your parents, you get more information about the combined force. But now just I want to explain you. Combined force means at a time they are having many force. Not only muscular, not only frictional, a single force, but at a time they are having the 2 to 3 force in that. So then this is called the combined force. Now see one little fun. Cut out fish shapes from colored plastic sheet. Fix a pin on one side of the fishes. Take water in a big deep plate. Release the fishes in it. They will float on the water. Take a magnet and move it around over water. Can you make other games like this? What makes such games possible? See, here one fun you have to do. You also try it at your home. You have to make a colored plastic sheet, or you can plastic sheet you have to take, and their fish shape you have to cut it, that plastic, and at one end you have to fix a pin. Yes, then take some water in your plate. Okay, and in that plastic fish you have to release it, so they will float on the water. Yes, then take a magnet and rotate the magnet over that water. So what will happen in that, as we stick the pins to one end of the fish and magnet we are using, so the pins get attracted towards magnet, and so that fish now start to swim in a water. Just we are observing that way fishes are swimming in a water. So it's a game only. It's a game only. Now what we have learned in that lesson, force is required to bring about any actions. For any actions we need a force. So force is necessary for making an object move. To change the direction, to change the motion, to increase the speed, to decrease the speed, we need the force. Then and then only the object will move. There are various types of force such as muscular force, mechanical force, gravitational force, magnetic force, frictional force, and electrostatic force. So these all forces we have studied today. Okay, so here we conclude the lesson number 10, that is force and types of force. I think everyone have understood. Now I think still again so many students got the CW. So you start writing your CW. Okay, the lesson number 9 you have to write it first, and then you have to start writing about the lesson number 10. Okay, in next period I will explain whatever maybe the some extra questions are there in notes, about their answers I will tell in a next period. Okay, but still you have to complete the new words writing. New words you have to write 5 times, which may be the new words. Okay, that you have to write the 5 times in your CW, and then you have to start writing the lesson number 9 first you have to complete, and then you have to start the lesson number 10. Understood everyone? Okay, thank you.